Hello and welcome to part 6 of our Unemployed challenge. We've got a game against Halifax next up. Previous results haven't been too good, so we're going to look to make a couple of changes. We've got a few injuries up front. Benbow up top has been absolutely terrible. In the meantime, I've found another striker that I've brought in. Looks to be by far and away our best striker straight into the team. Come from Chorley. He's got a bit of good pedigree. Better than what we got for sure, so we're going to put him straight in for Benbow, who is unhappy and his morale is abysmal. He's a terrible footballer, so we want to get rid of him as soon as possible. I also brought in Jack Doyle. You can see straight away he's by far and away our best left back. If you look at his stats, they're very solid. So in the meantime, between the last match and this one, I've brought in a couple of players that we've needed, and I think that's something that we need to look at getting on with as we go through strengthening the team. I mean, Pritchett there at 6.2 rating at left back, and Doyle comes in much higher rated. So again, we change it to target man and support, and we personalise it to ensure that it stays that whenever he's selecting that position. He should give us a bit more up front and allow our wingers to feed him and hopefully feed off the chances we got there. We amended a few tactics last time, as you remember, when we come back for 2-0 down. We lost 3-2 in the end, but we changed a few, so I've sort of kept that as it is. And we go attacking again. So we were sort of replicating how we ended the last match to try and start the game a bit better this time. Squad numbers, don't care, just throw them on unless they've something specific that they want, which is rare at this level, to be honest with you. Get the match rolling now. So just thought I'd show you the couple of players that we've brought in before we start this match. We've got two of our main strikers injured, so I've had to bring in another one. So we've actually now got 3 good strikers when they're all fit, so that would be good. We have a passionate team talk beforehand. We've got a second home game of the season, so it'd be nice to get something from this. And we'll see how we go. So there's our left back Doyle with a terrible long ball straight away. Bigged him up just to let me down. There's our striker. So he should be able to hold up the ball a bit more. He's a bit of a target man, so we'll feed the ball into him and hopefully get the midfield up to feed off the scraps. I'm keeping a good eye on the left and right midfielders. They've done nothing in our early game, so I want to see a bit more from them today. We need them to be creating our main chances. So we know we've got a solid centre midfield with Richards and Traore. It's not bad little feed through. They've got a free kick run into the box. Alves, right winger, bit of attack in there. So we've got 3 against 1. God, terrible ball out wide, really. She's gone straight down the middle. That's a good start, that is. And that's our right winger, Alves, with a goal there. So you can see that was a quick break. That was a good goal, that. So we was 3 against 1. I thought we'd pushed it out a bit too wide, but we managed to take advantage of it as well. So happy with how we started this game, to be honest with you. The couple of players that we've brought in have made a little bit of difference, as well as the slight tweak to the tactics. Obviously I won't get too ahead of myself because I know what we like. I thought that was going to be 1-1 then. Every time a team's going forward against at the moment, I think we're going to concede. So let's hope we can keep them out for as long as possible in this game. Bannister in goal. He's actually our second choice keeper. Matt Mott is injured at the moment, and we'll look to bring him back in as soon as he's fit. Alves, don't know what it was, a shot or a cross, I'm not sure if it was terrible. Richards on the free kick again. Should have shot there, really, mate. Should have put that in the middle. Had everyone up there in the middle, and he's whacked it wide. So let's see what we can get. We're heading into half time. We can stay at 1-0 at half time. As I say that, yeah, solid at the back. Just look at the stats there. I like to keep this popped up but sort of out of the way a little bit. So you can just have a look at the stats. We're doing possession wise, we're doing well. We had the most shots, tackles, everything's pretty decent there, So I'm quite happy with the first half performance there. No glaring terrible performances. Hayhurst, my left winger, big high hopes. I keep saying this in every game. He's still done absolutely nothing. So can't keep giving him a chance. We're winning at the end of the day, so we're not going to change anything drastically here. Bit of passion. I'm happy with that, lads. Keep it going. Don't blow it. So we could be on for our first win of the season here. We've got to keep an eye on it. Make sure there's no sort of real drop in performance levels. And we've got substitutes to bring on if we need to. So everyone's doing a decent job at the moment. I'll look at 60 minutes making a couple of changes, maybe just to freshen it up a little bit. So Hayhurst, get him out. He's been absolutely terrible. Another disappointing performance. And just remember to set them where you want them. Set your players where you want them. As soon as you bring them on, get them in that position and personalise their attributes there. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy we're running down the clock. They've only had one shot on target. Yeah, they're not causing us any trouble. So they've made their 3 changes. They've actually got an injury as well. We've got still 2 more changes to make if need be. Booker at the back potentially. Oh, hold on. Oh, we've got an injury. And that new striker's injured. Hope that ain't a long one. So we go back to Ben. I mean, I've said before he's not very good, but he's a poacher. He can't really play up top on his own with the style that we're playing. But we haven't got any other options, so there's not a lot I can do there. So I'm going to look to try and get this game scene out, retain possession. Squeeze the field. Oh, Richard, put in the top corner. Oh, that's terrible. Straight into the wall. We've got 10 minutes to hold on for our first win of the season. It'd be nice to get there. I'm really concerned about the situation for our strikers. I think we've had one injury in every single game. Our midfield has performed solidly again. I'm happy with that. Oh, Richard, that's a decent free kick there. So I think, of our 11 players, I think I've got sort of 3 or 4 that I'm happy with to go forward to push on in this division. You just got to keep looking at upgrading as we go. We'll get options for free agents and loanees as well. Doyle's come in, he looks to have had a good debut. Cornell looked decent until he got injured. We're getting a lot of free kicks. We're having a lot of play up there half, and it looks like we're going to see this out. I shouldn't say that. Should not say that. Yeah, long ball, we'll clear that. We'll mop that up, no problem. Terrible ball. Looks like it's going to be... Oh, it's a corner. I didn't realise the keeper pushed it over. I thought the cross went straight over the bar. And there we go. 1-0 win. We'll take that all day long. And proud of you boys. That was very special. Halifax are a decentish team, so we've done a good job with a win there. They're obviously low in the division. They're the sort of teams, and he's out for 4 to 6 weeks with fractured ribs. Get into the specialist. But yeah, Halifax and teams around us, they're the teams we've got to beat when we come at home. So we'll move on to the next game, and we've got Torquay in the next game, and I'll see you then. Cheers, bye.